Welcome to our Move Smarter segment, and this segment is presented to you by Seatown Studio at 314 Main Street in Charlestown. You can visit their website, charlestownyoga.com, for a schedule of yoga classes. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the health and wellness of your upper body. And in general, most of us are sitting and hunching all day, and this can result in a considerable amount of tightness in the muscles that are responsible for hunching. So when we do hunch, we're contracting muscles that roll our shoulder blades in. And if you're into anatomy, that term is called internal rotation. So we're talking really about muscles like the pectoralis major, the pectoralis minor, and there's a muscle that's part of your rotator cuff, which sits on the inside of your shoulder blade, and that's called your subscapularis. And these three muscles get very shortened, especially when we do the same thing all the time. And at the same time, because muscles work in pairs, the longer I hunch, the muscles that are responsible for keeping me upright or going even a little bit further and drawing my shoulder blades together behind me, those get very overstretched. So to create better balance in any part of the body, but here we're talking about the shoulders, we want to try to create a little more contraction behind us and a little more extension in front of us. So even if I just stood up straight, that would be a plus compared to hunching. If I want to take it a little bit further, I could bring my hands behind my back and interlace my fingers and work a little bit harder to contract my shoulder blades closer together. If I felt a little tight, like that was a little bit hard for me to do, I could take my hands, bring them to a towel, take my hands further apart, but still work to contract my shoulder blades. So how this might look, let's say you're working at your desk during the day, you're sitting down, you're hunching over the computer. Even if you set your iPhone to remind yourself to take a couple breaks, to sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, come to the edge of the seat, find your natural posture where you're not hunching, and then maybe take it a little bit further and draw the shoulder blades in behind you. You'll start to create the contraction behind, the stretch in front, greater balance. Another thing I always tell folks when I'm teaching yoga classes is to balance the head over the body. It can be very different than what we're used to, which is hunching all the time, especially in regards to the muscles of the neck. If I wanted to take it a little bit further, a little different shape, I could take my arms up to the sky and then take like a goalpost or cactus arm shape. At the same time, draw the shoulder blades close together behind me. This is another shape as well. Even just moving the arms through what we call their range of motion from a side-to-side perspective. So this just kind of moving up and down can be helpful as well. So remember, to bring greater health to the upper body, we want to kind of create a little bit more alignment from the head down to the shoulders and a little bit of contraction behind the back to stretch the front of the shoulders as well.